Here's how you can get ahead of 99% of people in 180 days. You need to be conscientious of two energies. The first one is the energy you don't want to attract, and the second is the energy you want to attract. If you find yourself in a loop, observe and question the operations as to where it is leading you. Be conscious that the action must be of your own mind. You cannot act as a programmable bot that listens and acts when commanded to do so. Take back the control of your mind. Question your thoughts and really think them through. Do less pushing away when life becomes challenging. It is a privilege to compete against the masses of destruction that prevent you from finding gold. The game of life is simply to think freely. Live freely. A closed mind is a mind that refuses to believe that there is information out there that can completely change your life. You need to start being more curious, question things about your journey and purpose. How do you know you don't like it without the transactions of time and energy through that experience? You need to start taking control of your future, and please don't sit there watching thinking I'm egotistical, a narcissist, or that I got lucky to find people that I can work with to achieve success. By starting off curious, trusting my gut and experimenting, and through trial and error, I can qualify that the action of testing and trying is the best way to position yourself to lead in life. If you know already, I've manifested a lot of things into my life, and what I had to do to create a better future is to know exactly what type of energy I want to attract. Hence the reason why I started this video with two types of energies. One you want to attract and one you don't. The first step that you can take is to question your circle. Ask if the people around you are altering your thoughts and affecting the speed at which you can achieve your goal. Most of us already know that answer and what we have to do, but then when it comes down to the intention of taking action to start engineering your future, which is all action-based, you fold. I want you to participate in this because this is going to be a very important lesson for you, and if you do not do that, the value in this video will mean nothing to you. Wherever you are watching this video right now, whether that be your bed, at your desk, at school, in your car, I want you to just raise your hand. If you raised your hand, that's great. If you didn't, raise your hand right now. Again, this is a very badass lesson, and feel free to teach it to other people. So if you're like most people, you probably have your hand raised, but not at its highest reach. So what I want you to do is raise it higher. Now my question for you is, why didn't you do it 100% the first time? The lesson here that you can teach or apply to yourself is when you start to do something, do it at 100%. That way there is little to no room to make a mistake, and you can say that you tried your best. Now in this journey, be ready to hold up your shield. If you already have strong skin, then you should be completely fine. To put it straight, in my experience as working as an entrepreneur, I have seen plenty of individuals who have tried. These are also people who I've worked for or worked for me and had absolutely zero control of their emotions, which could have costed them their entire career. I say could have because I want to make a conscientious effort to be an optimistic person. But the point is that there is a proven science that the way you think has an effect that determines your ability to take action, which is why it's important to question your circle or the people you want to be around. Create this negative belief in your life, something that you should avoid, something that is very draining, because that belief, that energy is very powerful and can be used to motivate you to achieve what you want in life. Newton's third law is for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So essentially creating that anti-vision is good for your future. It's like when you pick up a controller to play a video game or you go out to a party. You know that you shouldn't be doing that because that time spent has nothing to contribute to your future, but you do it anyway. And that energy and that time spent there will leave you lost, where you basically just gave up your consciousness and you feel your energy being drawn out of you, making you feel empty. That's how most would feel, because there is no real reward for that action. I'm not saying parties or games are bad. I think they are quite fun. They are what they are, and they should be limited and avoided for your own good. So what I suggest that you do is you take out a notebook and write down everything that is distracting you. And on a separate page, write down what you want to achieve in your life. The reason why you should start with the negatives is because I really want you to feel that pain. Bottle it up. It will be uncomfortable and you should feel uncomfortable, but without that, you cannot grow, there are no problems to solve, and that's exactly what we need to do. We need to continue learning, solving problems, because everything evolves. Why shouldn't you? So again, ask yourself, what don't you want in your life? How do you not want your day-to-day life to be like? And from there, you will have a better picture as to what your purpose actually is, because you have drawn out the opposite of things. And these things will be extremely meaningful to you. I want you to picture yourself with 3 walls next to you. And the only thing you can do is move forward, meaning you have no choice but to take conscientious action and create order in your life. If you do not do this, you will fall into chaos. So again, take the next hour to write those things down. If you want to show someone, feel free to DM me. My Instagram is in the link of my description. Show me that you are taking action. It's time to be the engineer to build your life. Create a plan, create a strategy on what you are going to do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Keep track of every little detail and be as specific as you can. Do not fall out of order. The next thing that you are going to have to do is disappear. I'm sure there has been plenty of moments in your life where the particular setting or crew has felt offsetting. And if it's been experienced more than once, that's exactly what you are going to have to avoid. Disappear for the next 3 to 6 months. And I'm sure you have heard this all over the internet, disappear for 6 months and your life will get better, but they are right. Keep yourself away from the things that don't contribute to your life. Try to completely cut them out. This can be people, this can be video games, Snapchat, Be Real, or even bad habits that you have picked up along the way that you know you have to get rid of. This is where you are probably going to have to do some backtracking, and if you seem that you can't take the week to be conscientious of every little detail of your day, think about the things that piss you off. What pisses you off? What is something you did or are doing that was a waste of time? What in your day needs to change? Do this for an entire week and be conscientious of what you are doing and write it down. By the end of the week, you should have a list of things that can be substituted with something else. You don't have to necessarily substitute everything, but substitute the things that are the most offsetting. Back in high school, when I made the decision to disappear, I didn't do it literally like I just deleted myself off of the earth. All I did was delete the distractions in my life, which was Snapchat, Instagram, and playing video games that also included friends that I thought were mentally draining. If you look on my Instagram, you can literally see the time period of how long I disappeared for. The first post that you see on my Instagram account was in 2017, while the next post came nearly 3.5 years after. I didn't have to explain myself to no one, and neither should you. Focus on building your life. The more time you spend feeding your distractions, you are filling somebody else's cup. Now, it's time that you fill yours. Now, obviously, you are probably wondering, well, if I do that, will I feel like crap? What if nobody hits me up? And that's exactly the point. You have to expend all that mental energy on you. In order to get 99% closer to your vision, you have to create that anti-vision, which is something that we spoke about earlier in this video. Go back to that if you have to. But again, that energy that you expend on other people will be expended on you. This is what will help you bring order into your life. This is how every single person that you know succeeded had to sacrifice. And of course, you will feel some sort of rush when you get started, and maybe you will feel euphoric. Enjoy that while you can, because then you will realize that it will start to get boring. But those boring tasks need to be repeated over time, and you need to figure out a way to enjoy it. You can do that by writing down every single task and crossing it out once you complete it. It will feel like pulling down a lever at a casino where you'll have all that dopamine and serotonin rushing through your body so you can cross out the next task. This game we all play is a journey. Nobody ever said it was going to be a straight line to success. As much as you would want to feel the highest of highs, ideally joy, it only makes sense that the universe will also have to put you through the lowest of lows, ideally some sort of suffrage. It's kind of like trying to be a boss in a game, and every single time that you die, you get another chance, but this time what you get out of it when you respawn is more experience, which is exactly what this journey is going to be about. You're going to fail. You're going to have to figure it out, and that's exactly what you are going to have to do in the real world so you can make adjustments and slowly level up over time and work towards your goals. Even the greatest entrepreneurs of all time are failing every single day, whether that be on purpose or not, because they understand that to become a master of something, you have to solve more problems. Think about all the little habits you have picked up, all the skills you have built up over a period of time. This could be your level of skill in a video game, playing an instrument, learning how to box, whatever it is. If you can say that you are genuinely good at it, remind yourselves of the fundamentals and the systems, the time you took to get really good, where it becomes almost effortless or unconscious. And there is a real science to this as to why that happens. Every time you start something new, a new neural pathway begins. And every time that you activate that neural path, that cue, and you finish that task, it becomes stronger. And when it becomes stronger, the easier the task becomes, and the easier the task becomes, the more skills you will be able to learn. So you need to trust yourself and commit to the process of disappearing. You need to move on to the things that will propel you forward. And if you feel nervous or scared, don't be. Accept every single emotion and attack it with action. Where it would take the average person 4 years to achieve something, you can do it in 180 days. Think about this. What if all the parts of you that you've learned to hide away are what make you the most lovable and wholehearted being you came into this world to be? Accept the fact that this journey is going to take time. Get comfortable with that thought. Like I said earlier, trial and error is going to be an ongoing occurrence that you are going to have to live with, as you already have with every single strategy you made it to be. And to help you with building out your life to keep things positive, understand that you get to wake up in the morning. You get to go out there and work on yourself. You get to watch this video, learn, and implement to become the best at what you are going to do. So to recap this entire lesson that we just went over, you have to identify two energies. One is the energy you want to attract, and the other one is the one you don't. You are also going to have some sort of order in your life, so you're going to have to learn to create and have foundation, a plan, and strategy to follow and execute every single day, week, and month. And you are also going to have to accept you have no other choice, the long-term results over short-term gain. That there will be a lot of trial and error, but that trial and error will lead to self-mastery that makes this journey a lot sweeter. This is information that I've heard from every single person that has seen success, especially when I was watching these videos similar to this one that you are watching right now, but in 2016 when I started to become a little more curious as to what my purpose actually is. This is just value and experience that I've gone through that I'm sharing with you. So obviously this style of video is something that I don't usually do. I know that you guys are very used to seeing the content in which I am drop shipping or testing another product, but I honestly think that this kind of content is more my style because I want to be able to help people find reason to start their long-awaited journey of playing the best game in the world. And if you're not familiar with this game, it's the game and journey of life. But anyway, I hope that you learned a lot from this video. If you wish to see more of this kind of content, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. And also, I'm curious, let me know if this video has opened up your eyes in any way and how. I read and respond to every single comment and would love to get a conversation going to help you out on your journey as much as I can. If you wish to learn more about what I do for a living and you want to create some financial independence for yourself, feel free to click the link below. There is a complete free training that you can watch right now. I have a lot of other good videos coming. I've been writing a lot and trying to push content in which I want to post at least twice per week. Again, if you like these videos, let me know and I'll continue to post more high value content like this. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And while you're still here, again, the link to a free training to learn how you can start making money online and build the skills to become financially independent is below. Check them out. I'm sure that you will enjoy and learn so much. See you in the next video. Peace, boys.